Counting money. I'm counting all this money, chasing all this paper. I ain't worried about you haters. I'm just getting money. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. Take all. I'm counting all this money, chasing all this paper. I ain't worried about you haters. I'm just getting money. I'm gone. Take all.
Welcome to a new episode of Man Cave Sports Talk, featuring my future father-in-law, Pop Smoke.
Peace, everybody in the community. Yeah, I'm here, with my future son-in-law. I'm here to talk about the Redskins and what's going on with them.
The Commanders.
Oh, that's right. I'm not a Redskins fan. I'm a football fan. Oh, that's right.
No,
Commanders.
he's
I'm
a
sorry.
Dolphins fan.
I'm a football
He's
fan.
a Dolphins
and then I'm a
fan.
Dolphins
Terrible.
fan.
Oh, terrible.
So let's
What's
get
okay?
it popping.
It's okay.
Let's get it popping, y'all.
So the first question I'm gonna ask Pop is, how do you feel about the new name, Commanders?
I don't know if I can curse on the show or not.
You can curse.
I don't give a damn. 'Cause like he said, I'm a Dolphin fan. So, but if I was a Redskins fan, like I said, I'm a football fan. So, therefore, I don't particularly care for the Commanders. I just don't think that fit the DMV.
Yeah.
The Commanders don't fit this.
Yeah.
So, but that's what they chose. So that's what everybody gonna have to live with. So, Commanders.
What you think we could have did better as far as the presentation of the new official name, Commanders? Like when they was on the field and showing the new presentations, could have had like tanks and helicopters?
Too late for that because they ain't even put a curtain over top of the name. And somebody from Channel 4 had already shot y'all down before y'all even got started. So I don't even, I can't answer that question. I mean, we all know what it is. I knew what it was before you was, and you was a Redskins fan. Oh, a Commander fan. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep getting it wrong. Washington football team, Redskins, Commanders. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know at this point. Maybe Commanders, Redskins, football team, who cares? We got to start winning some football games. If we don't start winning some football games, it's not even going to matter. If we start losing, we're just going to be terrible, just like we've been for the last 25 years. But it's okay because now we got a new era, a new future. And now, let's get into them Dolphins with Brian Flores.
They did my man wrong.
Did them dirty.
I mean, everything's still rumors now. I guess he got the proof that he said he got. He say that, he got emails and or messages from the owner asking him to throw games at $100,000 a pop.
Yeah, that's good money. That's
I
good
might
money.
have took it, but I'm glad he didn't. That shows his character to the whole world. And also, the fact that, Bill Belichick, texted the wrong man, that's another thing. So I just think they did the man wrong. I don't think the man really want to get paid. I think the man just want to, this is a stepping stone for more black coaches in the NFL. Because right now, what I've seen so far since then, I see the sports world, the entertainment world, the TV world, if you want to call it, going backwards now. They're talking about all the black coaches prior to him, but they ain't there no more. But so now they're gonna go backwards to try to throw us those bones. So we gotta stop eating those bones. Like Ty said, the Redskins need some dogs. But let's be a dog and not take these bones that they throwing out there on TV and act like, they done tried, but nobody succeeded. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on that.
I mean, honestly, 75% of the starters in the NFL are black. So my thing is, with 75% of the NFL players being black star players and stuff like that, to me, for us to only have one black coach and Mike Tomlin for the Pittsburgh Steelers in 2022 is horrible. It says a lot about the NFL with the white owners and, to me, like I say, you got a lot of black coaches out there that going to like 4 AFC championship games, with the Chiefs. What's his name?
I don't know who it is for the Chiefs, but I do know this. Byron Leftwich, from what I've seen on
the Jaguars
TV,
got him.
That he turned it down, saying that, he didn't get along. This is what I heard, I don't know, that he didn't get along with the general manager. So a lot of times when you're talking about big money like that, we don't really see what's going on. But for that man to turn down a head coaching job for a team that I think he used to play for, right? Yeah. I think that's saying a lot about what really go on behind the scenes that we really don't know. So in one respect, I think it go way past being a black male, being a head coach. In another respect, a lot of egos behind the scene, trying to be what they're going to be and just trying to, not let anybody get ahead, and it's just their wishes and nobody's wishes.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of secrets in the NFL that's going on behind the scenes. There's a lot of stuff that we don't know that eventually that's going to come out. We had 650 emails with the Washington football team that Congress is now taking a look at. Which started February 3rd. Congress is actually investigating the Washington football team, which is now the Washington Commanders. So we have to take a look at that and see what exactly comes out. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lot of dark secrets coming out. So far as the Washington Commanders, now that we got to be PC correct.
Well, politically correct, let me ask you this. That's the PC stand for, y'all, in case you don't know. Is Dan Snyder really putting his hands on them girls?
I think so, if you ask me.
Because I don't know. He's named all across the TV. When they announced the new name, the Commanders, I got it right this time. They said the owner, I forget his wife's name, is it Becky?
No.
His wife's name Becky?
No.
With the good hair.
Becky
was the one that they announced that was the team owner. So I guess Dan Snyder just turned it over, save his money, save his team, and baby, here, you take it over. But is he putting his hands on them girls or not? I don't know. Is he following them girls now? All that's got to remain to be, that's got to wait to be proven. But if that was a black man, whether he was a coach, whether he was a cheerleading coach, I think he'd have been out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to look at the people, the mayors of cities, the governors of states and stuff. These accusations come along and they get them out of there so quick. So I don't know what the deal is with Snyder. You know what? I still believe in the fact that the burden of proof belongs to the accuser. So who's ever accusing that man, whether I believe whether he did it or not, don't matter. But the burden of proof belongs to whoever making these accusations. So let them prove it instead of them downplaying the man. Everybody say, "Oh, Dan Snyder bad owners." I don't know. Maybe he is. Maybe I don't know if he getting them steak dinners every night or not. He very well could be. Yeah. They say, "Oh boy, he was riding in a limousine and stuff like that when he first came along." What's the boy?
RG3.
RG3. He was riding in limousines. He's getting preferential treatment. So the man can't be was so bad. I don't know. But now RG3 seemed like he done went the other way.
No.
I don't know if he's in the game no more. So it seemed like RG3 done turned around and went somewhere else. Like, I'm going to put it out there about the Redskins. I can't wait to read the book because I'm curious.
Oh,
what's RG3 talking about?
Yeah.
What he know we don't know.
Yeah.
So is he going to end up in court? Is RG going to court too? And is he
Might
going to
be
be on Dan Snyder's side or he going to be on his side? Because he done opened up a can of worms with that.
Yeah, he definitely opened up a can
I
of
wonder
worms.
if Snyder gave him $100,000 if he bribed him.
Probably more.
Oh, I might have to take it.
Then not only that, Daniel Snyder, he voted for Trump. And what their Trump slogan was, grab him by the pussy, right? And now our name is Commander, so now Daniel Snyder is commanding the pussy, allegedly.
Yeah. But what I don't understand, how could you say you're going to grab somebody by the pussy and you become our president? Dang. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to go to jail. I ain't grabbing nobody not even my girl. I'm still asking her for it. I'm still working my way in.
So now we can talk about basically where you think this team in this new era is going.
Okay, now the fun is over, y'all. We're going to get to, he asked me a good question. Where this team going? I don't know, man, because like I said, I'm a football fan. I'm not a Redskins fan. I'm a Dolphin fan when it comes to the team that I root for. But I'm a football fan, so I'm going to answer that question with this. I think it's a lot of talent on the Redskins. I just think that, and I ain't down on none of the coaches because I never played football before. I watch football. I read about football. Oh, I did coach flag football at one time, and I did play neighborhood football, but I'm not nowhere near the professional. But I do know the game. I feel like this. With the talent I have, especially Chase Young, there's no way I can have a man like him as, Rookie of the Year?
Yeah, Rookie of the Year.
And then he come back this year, even though he got hurt, to have him still bull rushing people and not try to tweak his game up. And because Tom Brady called him out during the playoffs in 2020 or whatever it was, you heard Tom Brady in the huddle. Tom Brady said, just keep pushing him to the outside. Who else was he talking about, y'all? Mm-hmm. So guess what? Redskins, was y'all watching that game? Because I was. Like I said, I ain't no professional, but I can pick up on things too. I heard it on TV, but they say sometimes people don't watch themselves. Redskins, y'all need to start watching yourselves.
And Pop, that's a good thing that you brought that up, that you used to coach. So you was the Washington football team, Washington Commanders now, offensive coordinator. What would you do as far as our offense with like Antonio Gibson, Terry McLaurin, Logan Thomas, J.D. McKissick,
Well, I just think that sometimes the play calling is horrible.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to take the ball out of the quarterback's hands and I say that because you got a guy good enough in Gibson to run the ball, but you got to throw him some more screens. You got to throw him some more flat outs or whatever you call it. You know what I mean? And you got the young boy back there, hometown boy. I think he's from Glendale, Maryland. I mean, they used him late in the season. I think they should have used him more during the season.
Yeah.
To give Antonio Gibson a break, because I saw Antonio Gibson with my own eyes on the TV show. I forget what it was because I just watched too much TV and I can't think of everything. Can't remember everything. It was something about 800 carries or something one year and less or more this year. I don't know where it went, but I heard Antonio Gibson was talking about maybe it was his confidence level or something. That's what I took out of it. That he felt more confident with the less carries versus he did with the more carries, because I guess it took time for him to get his feet under him as far as being a running back versus a receiver or whatever coming out of college. But I do think he's a good running back. He just got to get that mindset of being a running back. But you got to use his talents where it is. You just can't have him thinking he's going to smash mouth. Maybe that's not his position, is to be a smash mouth running back. You know what I mean? If he was a receiver, I daggone sure would have him playing like that boy from New Orleans. I forget his name too because I can't remember everybody. Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, Alvin Kamara.
I would daggone sure be using him a lot more like him, because he's definitely a power runner. He might not be the juker like that, but guess what? Alvin Kamara is a juker, but I don't think he's a power runner. So I kind of see them two kind of matching each other to a certain degree.
Yeah.
You know, so.
To me, honestly, if we could play the Dolphins 17 times a year, we'd probably be undefeated. Well, we can't play the Dolphins 17 times a year. And I know you might feel a little bit different, Pop.
Well, y'all did play us in 1972, and you got whooped. Okay, and then you played us again in 19...
back 30 years. 30 years. Well, we wound the clip like 30 years ago.
Ever, in any total team sports. So we're going to flip forward 10 times, and y'all played us in 82, and you beat us on the strike year. In 82. That's the only reason why y'all got there. But
what happened 2 years ago?
Well, we got greedy. That's what happened 2 years. If you're a football fan, you got to know we got greedy. Instead of going for the tie to go into overtime, we went for the 2-point conversion to go for the win. Yeah. So in my mind, I didn't feel bad that we lost because we played a good game. I never feel bad if the Dolphins lose playing a good game. Yeah. I'm more upset when we play a horrible game. Yeah. You know what I mean? Not up to our potential, losing versus just playing a horrible game and just getting our butt kicks. I mean, I forget who we played back in there. I don't know if it was the Jaguars or somebody, and we got beat like 64-10 or something. I don't know what it was. That was a horrible loss.
We took a couple.
I couldn't sleep. Like no, we haven't had one like that since then.
No.
You know what I mean? Redskins have had quite a few.
We had quite a few. We actually had one last year against the Dallas Cowboys. And which to me, like I said, this year coming up, we got to beat Dallas Cowboys twice. We got to sweep Dallas. We can't keep relying on Dallas to come into our home field or going back to Dallas field and having them put up 40, 50 points. That's ridiculous. Now that we are the Commanders, we need to step our game up and turn this new era around, this new page. We have a new record against Cowboys. It's 0-0 right now. We got to take a shot for the Redskins. And here on Man Cave Sports Talk, we take shots. We smoke cigars. You know, I didn't get my Pop the cigar this time. We got Wine Black and Miles. But we got the Grand Marnier, we got the Hennessy. So, Pop, we're going to go ahead and take a shot. We're going to do one last official shot for the Redskins, since there's no more Redskins anymore.
I would take a shot because there's no more Redskins. I would take it to that.
All right, Pop,
because I'm a golf. I ain't shooting to the Redskins. I'm taking a shot for the Redskins because they all.
Pop used to be a Redskins fan. He's not being honest. He used to be a Redskins fan for real. He converted over to a Dolphins fan.
Anybody that's known me, they'll tell you, even before they knew who football was, even before I knew what football was, I ain't never been a Redskins fan, and I never will be. I'll be a football fan because, like I say, I do like certain players on the Redskins. I'm just not. I don't root for them unless they play in an AFC team. I do root for them then because it does help my Dolphins out. But yeah, I do like some players. I mean, I like Chase Young. I like the other dude on the other side.
You're not gonna switch over now with the Commanders?
No. Y'all still got the same owner. Everybody think Dan Snyder ain't doing anything, so why would I want to convert to a team where they ain't doing a team that's not winning? Yeah, I'll take a shot to the Commanders. I ain't trying to get myself in trouble, y'all, because guess what? I'm not a Redskin. I'm not a Commanders fan, and I'm even having a hard time getting that out of my head, only because I'm from the DMV.
Starting today.
And you know what, though? I got to get Super TV because every Sunday, I'm like, why they got to have that game come on at 1 o'clock?
He watches every Sunday, y'all. Every Sunday. Commanders, Redskins, football team. He watches every Sunday. You going to take the shot yet?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, we still gonna take the shot. Salute.
Yeah, salute to the Redskins. I can get another one then because you know what though, real men
You
drink
go
for
with another
real.
one?
Yeah, I'm gonna take another one because I'm a drinker. I like to lick. I'm not a beer drinker. You know,
Me either.
I'm not,
I can't
I'm not
drink
a
beer.
smoker and all that.
No
You know what I mean?
Coronas.
I
No,
like
no
to lick,
Heineken.
you know,
None of that.
It just gets you mellow.
Hennessy, Grand Marnier.
That's what real men do.
Real man time.
Ain't no ginger ale going in there.
Nope.
You know what I mean? Ain't no Coke going in there.
Taking the shot
You know,
straight.
that's how you drink it. You know, I don't have to worry about having a headache tomorrow morning. First of all, I'm not going to drink that much. And second of all, you drink it how you supposed to drink it. I'm sure that's something Snoop Dogg would say. As a matter of fact, this is going to be a really, really good halftime show this year. In the
Oh yeah,
Super
with
Bowl.
Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick
That's
Lamar,
going to be tight.
Mary J. Blige.
Yeah,
I mean,
can't wait to see it.
oh yeah.
I can't wait to see it. I wish it would last more than the 12 or 15 minutes that
Yeah.
they're giving them too, because they can actually, what they need to do is give them a halftime show and then a show after it's over.
Snoop Dogg could do
People
a
still
halftime show
tune
by
in.
itself for 20,
You know what
30
I'm
minutes.
saying?
You
I
got
don't know how they're going to fit that in there.
yeah, they're gonna blend it in
I don't
somehow.
know how they're going to fit that in there, man. They must going to do about 10 seconds of each song.
Yeah.
All of them got a lot of music. They must going to be, how you do it on the turntables?
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to be doing because there's just so much music out there between all of them.
Well, we gonna go crazy.
Yeah, well, you know, ever since they announced that, I have been listening to some Dre, the Chronic and all that. I've been listening to that. I forgot
Chronic
how good
was
of
a
a
classic.
rapper Dre really was. I forgot how much that man could really put it down like that, man. I forgot, man.
Jay-Z wrote Still Dre. And that's a classic. That's one of Dr. Dre's best songs
Yeah.
to me. I mean, honestly, like for Jay-Z to write a song like that and coming from the East Coast and writing for a West Coast song, that was a dope song. Definitely dope.
Yeah.
So, Pop, what do you think that the Dolphins is going to do for next season?
Actually, I hope they all come back. I hope they just all quit.
Yeah.
Because from what I understand is that, you know, they all they respected the coach we had. And we were winning. I mean, hey, our record don't show that we were winning, but, you know, if you look at some of the games we had, we lost to the Raiders in overtime.
Yep.
We lost a couple games in the last seconds. I
Yeah.
think it was to Jacksonville we lost in the last seconds. I think it was Denver. I'm not sure. Couldn't watch them all because, you know, man worked.
Yeah.
But I think we're going to be okay next year.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we got a good team. I think we need a better O-line.
Yeah.
Now, O-line got to stop, you know, letting it get to Tua so much. But still, at the same time, I think Tua might got to settle down a little more
Yeah.
in the pocket. And just, sometimes you got to take the hit.
Yeah.
Sometimes you know that man coming and you just take the hit, man, close your eyes.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Do a Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Even though you're the
Greatest.
best to ever play the game, but
Go.
throw the ball and close your eyes and take the hit.
Yeah.
And I want to give a shout out to Frelo. I just heard you chime in, man. So what's up, man? I'm just here with your brother, man.
Salute
talking
to Frelo.
some, football talk. So just what's up, man? What's happening, man?
How I feel that we're going to do for next season, I think we definitely got to get a quarterback. And to me, I think that the best quarterback that we need to get is either going to be Russell Wilson, and that would be by trade, or we have to draft Malik Willis. Malik Willis, I literally call it 6'1". He's the quarterback to me. I think that he resembles Michael Vick. He's the closest thing in my eyes to close to Michael Vick. And we need something like that. We need a mobile quarterback. We do not need a pocket quarterback. And be honest with you, it's hard to say because if you look at the last couple of years, how many non-mobile quarterbacks won the Super Bowl. I mean, honestly, the mobile quarterbacks that get to the playoffs, they get kind of shut down. Like Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray. I mean, it's just, to me, I just feel like to make us a better team, to get us to the playoffs every single year, you need a quarterback like Russell Wilson or Malik Willis. That's what we need.
I agree, Todd, because I've been telling everybody that I know that you know anything about football.
Yeah.
My thing was that I felt like it was proven this year that every mobile quarterback that just ran just to run didn't do it. They couldn't run. They were forced to stay in the pocket. So guess what? It seemed like to me they couldn't read the defenses. You know, they couldn't audible.
Yeah.
So the defensive coordinators was very smart nowadays. Made them stay right there.
Stay in the
Made them
pocket.
beat them.
Yeah.
They knew that without the legs, they couldn't beat them.
Yeah.
Because I still ain't seen a running quarterback win nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, Joe Montana, yeah, but then it came to the point where he's finally settled down and threw the ball. Steve Young came to a point where he finally settled down and threw the ball. But then you got to go back to teams like my Miami Dolphins. Hey, Dan Marino couldn't run.
Dan Marino was one of the best quarterbacks.
He could throw that football.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even Doug Williams wasn't a runner, but he could throw the football.
He could throw the football.
So it takes a lot. You have to be able to throw it versus run it. I say throw first, run second. Don't run and then throw. Even with Patrick Mahomes last week, I mean, he played a good game, but still they made him stay in the pocket. And when they made him stay in the pocket, his decisions were different. Yeah. Like the boy for the Ravens, I forget his name. What's his name?
Lamar Jackson.
Run. Lamar Jackson juking, he's spinning, he's breaking people's ankles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when he got to stay in that pocket, I feel like it's just a different ball game. Yeah. And I ain't saying that he shouldn't run. I ain't saying that he can't run. He's a great athlete. Yeah. But all at the same time, you got to be able to just settle down and throw the football 30 times a game. You got to be 20 for 30. And you got to be 265 yards to be a good quarterback. You don't need 350 yards in the NFL anymore to be a throwing quarterback. You know, unless you're going to, get yards for run after the catch. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
Pop, where's your Dolphins gear?
Where's my Dolphin gear? Actually, my Dolphins gear is storage right now, y'all, because
my
year is over. My season is over. So my Dolphins gear is storage. You know what, though? I got original Dolphin gear that go back 25, 30 years.
You gotta go back that far back.
No.
You gotta go that far back.
It's only there because that was when they was making good gear. They was making stuff that was embroidered, not stamped, not rolled on with a roller. Yeah. It was embroidered on. It was sewed onto your jackets. It was sewed onto your hats. So next time I'm on the show, I promise that I will wear my Dolphin gear, and I will let y'all see what 30-year-old gear looked like. Not 2020 gear.
Long sleeves.
Gear that was authentic and gear that was made good with good materials, not just for the money. Gear that was made that could last a life, that you could actually give to your son and say, here, you wear this. And it don't fall apart. Yeah. It don't rip when you put it on.
Real
That's why my Dolphin gear is in storage and it's hanging up, it's being preserved. And when football season come back around again next year, I will pull it out and I will wear it. You know what I'm saying? So everybody can see what real gear is supposed to look like. You know what I'm saying?
Who do you think that y'all going to draft in the first round this year? What do you think y'all need?
I think we need offensive linemen.
Yeah.
That's what we need. But we did do a lot of drafting for offensive linemen to try to. But hey, you know what though? In the NFL, they want you to win right now, and it ain't gonna be right now. So you got a 3 or 4 year offensive line. It take longer than that. I mean, if you got an experienced offensive line, you can plug in a guy here.
Oh yeah.
You can plug in a guy there, but you're just not gonna pretty much draft across the board and plug in across the board. They got to get their continuity together. You know what I'm saying? They got to get that means that I'm supposed to be able to look at you and know exactly what you're thinking.
Oh yeah.
Regardless what the coach called, we might see something different, or we might think something different, and I might notice you got a little get with you today. Yeah. And I got to know whether you can move left or right or whatever. I know if I can handle my man, I might got to step over there with you sometimes and help you out. So it comes to that when it comes to drafting. I think we got good receivers. I think we need a fullback. I don't agree with a lot of times this one back offense right now. They're gonna kill people in there, man. You know what I mean? We going back to Earl Campbell days. You're not gonna have no 10-year careers with the linebackers right now. It's monsters.
Yeah, they faster. They quicker,
you know what I'm saying?
stronger.
We're not going to have no 10-year careers because all the injuries, one guy's not going to do it. I don't care if you got 4 running backs on your team. You know what I mean? If he ain't a monster like that, you know what I mean? And that monster shit only going to give you about 5 years before he start getting nicked up and stuff. It's just the game. The game is changing, man. You know what I mean? Like the Damian Thomason said, it was years and years ago. I never forget, I saw him on TV, and as good as he was, he's a Hall of Fame. You know what that man said? That man said, it's brutal out there. And I believe it. It's brutal out there. They're not playing. Yeah. You know, because you got some guys that come out there, you know, that love the game, and they're going to play the game with integrity. Yeah. But then you got some guys that come out there, they want to hit you with a clothesline.
Oh, yeah. Grown man running
full speed.
You got
some guys come out there, he might hit you with an elbow while you down there, kick you, whatever. You know, saying things out of his mouth. You know, you got guys that then went running to their mama because Richie Cognito done called him out his name and he went and told his mama on. What's he gonna do? So I don't know what's going on with these Dolphins, man. But I think that we're gonna be okay next year. Yeah. I don't think that we're gonna be 9-8,
9-8,
or 8-9 or whatever it was. I think we're gonna be better than that. I just hope that the team will be behind Flores and win for that man this year, win for that man in the next season, to let them know that they made a mistake. Because the next man that come along, usually, sometimes you inherited a good team. Whoever coming along for the Miami Dolphins, I think they're inheriting a good team right now. They're inheriting a playoff team.
So now with the first round pick for the Washington Commanders, I think that we definitely need to go and get a quarterback. My preference is Malik Willis. We don't get Malik Willis, and we need to go get Russell Wilson out of trade. We need to trade our first round pick and maybe trade a third round pick or a first round pick and Deron Payne. We need to get a quarterback this offseason. It's very important. If we don't get a quarterback this offseason, then we're going to be looking at another season where we're going 7-10. And now with the league expanding the schedule to a 17-game schedule, we definitely need to get a quarterback. And honestly, we need to have a bigger roster. The roster needs to go from 53 to 60. A 60-man roster. Because, I mean, to me, it's crazy that these players are playing 17 games now, and now you only got a 53-man roster, and now guys getting hurt. You know, they got a longer season.
I agree to disagree. Because I think that, you know, a 60-man roster is too much. Let's keep that the same, because guess what? You got the practice squad. So guess what? There's been a lot of people coming up on a lot of teams from the practice squad. So what that does is that give all these players on the practice squad opportunity to play the game. So you don't need to add more to your roster. It's just that when the roster falls a little bit, go to your practice squad like they did this year, which was shown that can be done. Go to your practice squad and give some of these players some opportunity, because it's a lot of, now I could be wrong, but I never in my life seen more talk about undrafted free agents, walk-ons and stuff like that. And I was even watching a little bit the other day about the historically black colleges, the combines that
Sanders,
you know that
JSU.
have never got the opportunity. I ain't saying that none of them has ever played, but they haven't been in the limelight, Ty. So that means a lot to me, man. That, you know, you got some of these black colleges. I mean, I'm from Bowie, so I would love to see a player from Bowie State in the NFL. I don't know if any's ever played or not. The day gonna come where we're gonna have a whole staff of people behind us telling me what to say, even though sometimes I might do a Donald Trump on them and say what I want to say.
Grab him by the
pussy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know.
Mr. Daniel Snyder, command the pussy. Allegedly.
I quit smoking 16 years ago. I'm gonna have to light this on.
Light it,
black and mild on that.
We're about to take another shot. So here on Man Cave Sports Host, like I told you, we're gonna take shots. We're gonna smoke cigars. Next time we're gonna have Cuban cigars. Right now we got the wine black and mild, but don't worry. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure I get pop straight, pop smoke. Listen, we're going to turn up on Man Cave Sports Talk. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in to this episode. And I appreciate you, Pop, for coming on to this episode and talking sports with me.
Thank you, Ty. I appreciate you having me here, man. I had a great time. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. No problem. That's what we do on Man Cave Sports Talk. We're going to take this last shot before we go ahead and end the show. Come on, Pop. We got to pour up.
We're going to take one more. You know what I'm saying?
Pour up.
I mean, you know, I don't drink. I usually do 8 or 9, depending on, you know, what type of mood
8 or
I'm
9
in.
shots?
8 or 9.
Yeah, drive home, Pop.
I might not go home tonight. You my son-in-law. I can stay here tonight if I choose to. You know what I mean? I might stay.
You know you always welcome.
I know that's right, man. You know, but I love you, man, and I really appreciate you having me here. And it's been a great time tonight. And
we're gonna take this shot.
More power to you, brother.
Man Cave Sports Talk. Tune in for the next episode. Subscribe and like. Thank you.